This video was created by VinylicPuma of VinylicPumaGaming.
What's going on, guys? This is VinylicPuma, and today I figured I'd talk about what I think are the top 10 best unique guns and weapons that can be found throughout Fallout 4. Now, I've based these rankings on a combination of a weapon's DPS, its base damage values, special effects, and whether I just like them or not. So, without further ado, top 10 best unique weapons in Fallout 4. Number 10, the Deliverer. The Deliverer has a unique model, unlike many of the other guns and weapons that can be found throughout Fallout 4. It comes standard with a silencer, making it perfect for your stealth characters. And what's special about the Deliverer is that it has better accuracy in VATS, as well as 25% lower action point cost than normal. It's possible to destroy pretty much anything in VATS with sneak attacks with this thing, thanks to both that improved accuracy and the lower action point cost. Number 9, the Justice Combat Shotgun. While this may just appear to be a regular combat shotgun, what's special about the Justice is its ability to stagger enemies. You can combine the staggering effect with its potential damage output, and you can safely deal a lot of damage to your enemies, and they won't even really be able to touch you, especially if they don't have guns. This is a perfect weapon for riflemen and commando-based characters, and is great in semi-auto or automatic form. Number 8, the Alien Blaster Pistol. This is a pretty obscure energy pistol that has slower moving projectiles that deal a decent amount of damage. The only downside is that this gun is sort of bad when not fully modified, as ammo for it can only be acquired from the alien you kill upon receiving it. Thankfully though, provided you have a high enough rank for your science perk, which will require you to have an intelligence of 6, the Alien Blaster Pistol can be modified to accept regular fusion cells, which are much more common and make the Alien Blaster Pistol much more useful. Number 7, Pickmans Blade Combat Knife. In my opinion, Pickman's Blade is one of, if not the best melee weapons in Fallout 4. It's versatile as both a stealth weapon and as a backup weapon it could be used during regular combat thanks to its high bleed damage. The only real disadvantage of Pickman's Blade is that it has short range when compared to other melee weapons like Kremva's Tooth, Chinese officer swords, or Shem Drowned sword. Number 6, the Spray and Pray. The Spray and Pray is any stealth-based character's wet dream, as it is a silenced, fully automatic submachine gun that fires explosive projectiles. This gun can be fired directly at or around enemies and still deal a significant amount of damage, and is possibly even more deadly when combined with stealth sneak attacks. The Spray and Pray is one of the few unique weapons that has an elemental effect, along with the Ashmaker and the Gainer that are in Fire Element. Number 5, the Furious Power Fist. This is probably the best unarmed weapon that you can receive in Fallout 4. While you can't use this weapon while you have power armor equipped, this weapon will deal even more damage to enemies as you continue to use it, and is definitely recommended if you're low on fusion cores and want a powerful unarmed weapon, or if you just don't want to use power armor at all. Number 4, the Overseer's Guardian Combat Rifle. The Overseer's Guardian is powerful thanks to the fact that it fires 2 projectiles for the cost of 1. I also really like the Overseer's Guardian because it can be modified to accept 38 ammo, the regular stock 45 ammo, as well as 308 rounds, making it very powerful and versatile as well. Plus, you can also buy it, and it's relatively cheap. Number 3, the Last Minute Gauss Rifle. The Last Minute makes this list because of its high non-charged as well as charged damage towards enemies. It's a perfect medium to long-range weapon and will significantly damage most enemies in the game. The only downside to the Last Minute is that ammo is extremely rare to find in the wild and also extremely expensive when purchased from vendors. I would still say, though, the Last Minute, along with Gauss rifles, are still definitely worth using. Number 2, the Big Boy. Who doesn't want a Fatman Launcher that fires 2 projectiles for the cost of 1? There's not much to say about this thing, as it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't recommend the Merv launcher modification though, as it will make this weapon much more difficult to fire accurately as range is significantly reduced. I'll conclude though that this is the definitive Fatman Launcher to use in Fallout 4. Number 1. The Experiment 18-A Automatic Plasma Rifle. While plasma weapons in general are superior to their laser weapon counterparts, the Experiment 18-A comes fully automatic stock and fires 25% faster and reloads 15% faster thanks to its special effect. This thing will pretty much decimate an enemy's life bar and is quite effective regardless of the enemy that's in front of you, and especially if you've got a lot of ammo. Of course, the downside to this is that plasma cartridges are very rare and quite expensive when purchased from in-game vendors. However, the Experiment 18-A is well worth it. Anyway guys, that's going to pretty much wrap up this particular video. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like. And as always, take care and I'll see y'all next time.